Hello, hello. And we're back. I mean, I'm back. I don't know if I went anywhere really, but I've just been all over the place. I'm in pain, I'm tired, and we're doing this anyway because that's just what you gotta do. Also I kind of missed you guys. Recording is part of it's getting to be part of my routine. I'm digging the consistency. Like we're about this life. Um but yes, I don't know if you've noticed the bags have gotten deeper. She's becoming designer. Um I have like this wisdom tooth issue, so I gotta get some surgery. Fucking A. I wanted to hop on here, give a quick update. It's weird, gray, fuzzy time energetically. We're in a Venus retrograde, we're in a Mercury retrograde, there's a fucking eclipse coming up, and all this, right? So, even if you're not an astrology person, I wanted to hop up on here and let you know you're still affected, even if you don't believe in it, or you do. I don't know. Maybe you could just be like attributing whatever issues are going on in your life to something completely different. In which case, do you? I'm in full support. I'm not saying you gotta believe in astrology or nothing. I'm just saying sometimes it's nice to have like an alignment frame, something something to like put your life up against to be like, oh yeah, that kind of makes sense now. Um, at least it does for me. If you don't want to think that deeply about your own life, then sucks to suck, but I'm not gonna sit here and drag you up by your pants to get you to look at your life a little more deeply. This is for the people who are genuinely concerned about improving themselves, doing better, like being a whole human, in a time that really wants you to give away your humanity to people with more money than you, which is ridiculous in my mind. I say as somebody who works for and in the space of the oligarchs. I just gotta put it that way. I mean, honestly, I do. So I do hope that you have been living and resting. And by resting, I mean real rest, not like doom scrolling or watching TV or any of that. Like, I don't even give a fuck if you are sitting and staring at a wall for 20 minutes straight a day. At least that is like actually better for your brain nowadays than staring at a TV screen for 20 minutes straight. Like, as somebody who works online, both like for her day job and also because I like making things on the internet, I'm staring at a screen a lot, but I'm doing less. Like, that's a weird way to put it, but to be completely honest, I have been spending as much time as possible going on walks, like reading a book, even if the book reading is only like 15 minutes long. I would rather sit on my couch and stare out a window for half an hour or take a nap. I've been taking a lot of naps. Those are great. If you don't like naps, then I don't know what is wrong with you. You're probably not getting enough sleep as it is. And if you are getting sleep, it's probably not great quality sleep because I can harp on this forever and ever. But sleep hygiene is not a thing that a lot of my peers know about. And if you don't know what sleep hygiene is, highly recommend you start getting on it. Because besides going to the gym and working out and eating well and all that shit, sleeping is what you spend like a quarter of your life doing. And it doesn't take any conscious effort. You're going to sleep regardless. So, like, get yourself an ergonomic pillow, buy a better mattress, get you some blankets that actually make you feel good, and like stop looking at your phone when you're laying in bed. Like, just stop. Get like an old like type alarm clock, like the ones you used to hate hearing when you were a kid waking up for school. Get you one of those because that's way better for you than using your phone as an alarm. I actually, when I stopped doing that, I started having dreams again. I mean, you know, I'm in the middle of Lent and I'm not smoking weed, so that's also part of it. Like, but still, I digress. You get what I'm saying. To the side. Um, I've been very focused on this idea and also just listening to folks, like talking to folks in my life outside of the internet and on the internet too, like the collective with Curtis King and like Deleted and Read My Soul and Crew and all them. That was dope. I think Culture United with the Company Man also had like a little live thing recently, and that was cool too. You can find me. You'll see me in the chats, like if you watch those replays, like I'd be there. Um, that being said, I've been thinking a lot lately about like expectations of personhood and humanity and what it means to be a whole human in a time that wants to suck our spirits into technology shells. I don't want to translate my humanity into my computer. Like, I feel like humanity is far too nuanced for new technologies like the ones that we engage with on the daily to truly comprehend the depth and the fucked upness of a human spirit and why the fucked upness is the sauce that makes us human. Like, I'm so sad for people who just like want to make their whole life be about the internet, their whole life be about what other people think of them. And like, yeah, you should kind of care what people think of you if you want to make it anywhere in your life. Like, how people perceive you really does matter, because how people perceive you eventually becomes how you perceive yourself based on your interactions. We can have a whole conversation about that. But like, my point today, as I'm trying to make this as short as fucking possible, you guys. I'm trying to eat. It's my lunch break. I'd be doing these on my lunch break. Um, and I'm not a full-time content creator. Like, I got other things I'm doing. And plus it's kind of like, it's supposed to hail today and we're supposed to get like a tornado. I was hearing some weird stuff about the weather, about where I live, and I want to prepare for that because my internet goes out. I'll be so fucking pissed. But yeah, no, don't let the internet tell you what to do. I think that's the moral of my story is I would prefer you do the hard work and discover for yourself what you want to do. Like, I've been using ChatGPT for that, to be completely honest, because ChatGPT is actually really good at like reframing things for yourself. Like, I created a project in ChatGPT, for example, that's supposed to like help me learn some things that I want to learn. Like, I have some language learning goals. I have some graduate school goals, like da 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 da, right? And so I'm in ChatGPT asking like, oh, what about this grad program? And what about this school? And like, can you help me review them based on like tuition, like networking opportunities, quality of life, all this XYZ type stuff that you would ordinarily ask another human about. But since we're charging other humans for our time, which we should, I'm not even mad at that. Like, if somebody is charging you for their time, pay that, because time is the only thing we don't get back. Stop giving away your time for free. I beg. I beg. Um, it's great to have a little AI assistant just to like mirror your own thoughts back at you. Like, if you don't journal, if you don't got a whiteboard, I got like 5 whiteboards in my house, you guys. I'm kind of neurotic with that stuff. So you don't have to be on my level. I'm just saying there is a place for you to get comfortable with engaging with your own thoughts, beliefs, opinions. I upload fucking transit astrology charts to ChatGPT and it can read that shit too. So like, use what's at your disposal. Like, we're in a time where you should be using what you have to the best of your ability. Stop acquiring new things. Shiny object syndrome does not look good on anybody right now. Plus, who wants to spend that discretionary income on that? Do you even have discretionary income? Like, again, a topic for another day. But what I'm getting at is, stop giving away your essence to inanimate objects, to like oligarchs. Like, please think deeply about what you spend your time doing, and by consequence what you spend your money on, because how you spend your time is ultimately how you'll spend your money. And if you care about your money, which I hope you do, please do, don't fall for that love and light spiritual bypass bullshit where it's just like, oh, money is like it's just the root of all evil. No, money amplifies your character. It amplifies who you are. The strongest aspects of you will be catered to by your finances. You feel me? Like, you got to be more mindful. This is why I'm always pushing you guys to do the hard work. Please learn about yourselves, discover yourselves, do the shadow work. I promise. And to help you, I even put some of my favorite videos and resources for like guiding your thinking about that in the Substack article. So if you don't like to read, I have more videos for you in the fucking article. Please just do yourself a favor. Like, the internet will look very different in 5 years. I promise you, things will not operate the same as they are operating now. So if you don't change how you operate, you are going to get left behind. And I don't want you to be left behind. Like, I know I'm not the public education system, but I'm really about like no person left behind if I can help it. All right, I'm not going out of my way to throw a line to somebody 50 yards back. Like, that's not, like, be real. Be so for real, please. There's only so much I can do. I am but one human. That being said, I encourage you to detach from certain beliefs that are holding you back. I encourage you to, like, tidy up your humanity on the internet, call your energy back, like, draw a boundary between what you do offline and what you show online, please. Discretion is the better part of valor. And yeah, and just like start being more mindful about your limited resources. Please. Please. I'm so tired of the complaints on the internet. It's starting to really piss me off. Just like all these people who have a skewed view of the world because of their lack of critical thinking and their abhorrence of any sort of intellectual labor. I'm gonna leave it there. So I hope you got what you needed from this video. I'm so excited to see what the rest of 2025 has for us. Unlike a lot of people I know, I'm excited because I believe in my own personal power, and I want you to also. That's why I share all the fun words on the internet for you. I hope you're well. I love you. Peace. Go eat some yummy food. I want that for you. Goodbye.